A growing wave of fear has gripped Samora Machel residents in Cape Town after 3 school pupils were gunned down within the space of a month. Their latest victim, a 15-year-old learner from Zisukanyo High School, was shot and killed on Wednesday morning while walking to school. The string of killings has renewed concern from both parents and community leaders who say the safety of children is under serious threat. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same joins us live from that community with a little bit more on this. Nasiphi, it's astonishing that 3 young people are killed in a space of 30 days. Have there been any links to either of those? Is there a common thread to these shootings?
Well, Hugo, I think just speaking to the community leaders now, we've had the opportunity to clarify the number. Earlier on, we reported that 3 high school pupils were gunned down in a space of a month. But in actual fact, we're hearing that it is indeed 4, with the recent one that occurred on Wednesday of 15-year-old Aani Kuban, who was a grade 1 pupil at the school right next to us, gunned down around 7 o'clock. Speaking to her distraught family, they relayed to us what happened that Wednesday morning, that she left home about just before 7 o'clock, making her way to school to write her exam, and just minutes later, after 7 o'clock, the youngest of the family, her brother, came to the house to break the distraughting news to them. Initially, they were hoping to find her possibly injured on her leg, that she was shot in her leg. However, they made the gruesome discovery of her body with her school bag still on her back. But to talk to us more about the issue of crime, particularly on high school pupils, I'm joined by Xolani Georgia, who is the CPF spokesperson here in Samora Machel. But you are detailing to us that there's been 4 high school pupils that have been shot since 30 days ago. But do we know, perhaps, is there a common thread between these 4 shootings?
Good day, everyone. At the moment, we are not sure as what happened. We can call it an attack, or we can call it a violence, but we are still the police are still investigating the issue. We are calling everyone to come forward to tell us as what happens, because this attack, it seems that is attacking only the youngsters, particularly at schools around Samora Machel, and we are concerned about that. So now the CPF now is calling everyone to come on board with the information to assist the police to try to take the investigation forward. Here with me now, I'm with Councillor Somdaga and the member of CPF, Mamuchek, as a deputy chairperson. Councillor Somdaga will speak on the plans that are in place now in going forward. As yesterday, we did have a march with the young people, that the young people marched on the street yesterday. The march was well planned. The permit was granted by the City of Cape Town. Then we call everyone to join that march, and also the local DJ, but we cannot say that is a local DJ, one of a legend of Samora Machel who grew up in this area, so-called Mr. Taylor. He agreed that he'll be part of the march of yesterday because he wanted to pass some message to those young stars of Samora Machel. He joined the march yesterday, successfully so. We're still having some programs that are coming so that we can address this issue of crime in Samora Machel. Because at the moment, we are not sure what the motive behind this. But we are calling everyone, even the school governing bodies, the Department of Education, all the spheres of the government to come on board so that we can check if what are the emergency plan that can take us forward to protect and prevent the young kids at school, particularly during this time around of exams. So now there will be an urgent meeting that will be organized by CPF this week, whereby we'll call everyone in government so that we can sit down to see and try to check if what can be done as a matter of urgent.
I think we'll just bring in the ward councillor, Mr. Somdaga, here. He is the ward councillor of Samora Machel. We are obviously, or Samora Machel is one of those crime-generating hotspot areas that features not only on the national list, but prominently on the provincial list as well. Speaking to the youth of this community following these gruesome shootings, what is it that the youth want that needs to be addressed when it comes to not only crime, but crime that affects the youth?
Thanks, thanks a lot. I think what the challenge that we are facing, it's about this thing. We are trying to mobilize actually the youth to come and be part of neighborhood watches, because we do believe that they are the one who knows these young people who are doing these things on other young young people. So we are also trying to have some ideas. How can we mobilize the youth behind our neighborhood watches, so that the neighborhood watches, when they are around the community, the young people must be also available and also be part of this patrol that the neighborhood watches are doing around the community, so that we can identify each other. That's also the part that we are trying to do around the community.
Would you say that these shootings perhaps are targeted? I mean, looking at the recent one on Wednesday, as Nani was, separated from the group that she was walking with, and it was only her that was shot and killed.
Yeah, it is really shocked on us. That's why we are saying the police are busy investigating. But on our side, we think that there is some gangsterism that is happening regarding this thing, and it affects young children who are at school. So we gave that to the office of the police to do their investigation, so that they can come at the bottom of this challenge that we are facing in the community.
With now parents that are sitting at home, that are now hearing that the numbers are climbing to 4 of high school pupils that have been gunned down in less than 30 days, is it safe to say that those children are safe come Tuesday when they're going to school to write their exams? What is the plan? Are they safe to make their way from home to school on Tuesday?
I think they will be safe, because the office of the police with the CPF, they do have some arrangement of events that are going to be visible around the community, to make the point at that time of the children are going to school are safe. So those arrangements, they've already been taken, they've already been done as from this week that we are coming from. So there are arrangements that have been taking place around the community.
Mr. Somdaka, as the ward councillor, you're saying that you're seeing a spike in gangsterism, which is generating to the crime that is getting out of hand, and now seeing a target on youth or high school pupils. What do you think could be the cause of the escalating gang violence in this community, as a ward councillor, looking at the needs and wants of the people of this community?
The wants and the needs of this community. Yesterday we were receiving the memorandum of young people who were mobilizing the march. The main thing that they've mentioned on that, and they were saying that they do believe that we are in this situation because of the unemployment that we are having. So we think the unemployment is a major thing, or regarding these criminal activities that are happening around the community.
Thank you so much. Criminal activity, holding a hostage the community of Samora Machel. 4 young people, high school scholars, gunned down in a space of about 30 days in Samora Machel. We're hearing from the ward councillor that the root cause of the criminal activity getting out of hand is gang violence. I mean, speaking to the family of that is currently grieving the loss of their 15-year-old, they relate to us how distraught they are, and hoping that the police will investigate thoroughly and get to not only the bottom of this particular case and the cause, but also the motive rather, but also arrest those responsible.
Nasiphi Same coming to us from the community of Samora Machel.